If you struggle with neck tension when you sing, you may want to stay tuned for this video because I just want to share what has helped me minimize neck tension and therefore relax so much better and focus on really the most important things when I sing. I have tried a lot of different strategies in the past to minimize neck tension, and I just want to share a few things that have helped me personally, because there were some that did not help me at all. What never helped me at all to get rid of tension was, for example, rolling shoulders or anything like that. Movement in general for me creates more tension because I'm actually using my muscles and I'm moving. And so since my goal to relax those muscles doesn't involve really tensing them, for me, movement has never really worked. I know that in a lot of choirs, you may roll arms, you may roll shoulders, or pull them up and down. To me, because I'm using those muscles, it never has helped me get rid of tension. On the contrary, it created more tension. What has helped me, though, is number one, to really ask myself what the cause of the tension is. Is it because I generally am in a stressful situation, or I have a phase in my life where generally there's a lot of stress? And a lot of times when we stress, a lot of things happen that our body does as a response to stress. Our breath gets short, we pull up shoulders, we shift the neck forward, and everything just gets a lot more tense and tight because of our mindset. So the first root of the problem really is to try to relax your body in general by relaxing your mind also. And I have a few breathing exercises that really help. Meditation has helped me a lot. It's really training your brain to slow down, to focus, and not to think about too much, but just to let it go. This has helped me a lot. Secondly, breathing very calmly and very intentionally, making sure I take my time to inhale and to fully exhale. A lot of times that happens to me when I have tension. I tend to breathe shallowly. I inhale a lot and don't exhale a lot. So I just keep inhaling air, and I'm usually on top of my breath most of the time. But that feels very uncomfortable because I never get to this motion of exhaling fully and taking the time to expand and then letting the air go again. So those are just a few things that are indicators and that you can help your body slow down your response to stress. The next thing I've always done is to really watch out for my posture. When I am lifted in my chest and I lift from the sternum, I really focus on just using these core muscles, making myself really tall, and at the same time really checking my arms, my shoulders, and my neck and the alignment. I think alignment is so important while breathing calmly and while just really not stressing my mind, but just trying to be very calm, breathe calmly, and just feel that alignment in your body. Before I even vocalize, I do these things. And in order to be relaxed, you shouldn't do things like these. I can't even do it. So some people go like, I gotta relax my neck. I gotta relax my neck. That to me creates so much tension that would never help me personally to relax at all. It just makes it all worse. But what does help me is that calmness and that alignment. Really, even in everyday life, I try to pay close attention to my posture, my breathing, and that alignment. That I'm not shifting, that I'm not falling forward or pulling back or making my, arching my back or hunching my back. Try to keep that straight alignment, which also opens your body up for a good breath. It also gives you more confidence, which then in turn minimizes your stress response that your body is doing. The next thing is I really try to pay attention that as I sing, I try to keep my neck as calm and still as possible. The same goes for my shoulders, my sternum. When I do stay lifted, there is no need to work around a lot here. It's really just a matter of staying in that nice and lifted posture and trying to find calmness, even when I'm singing very fast passages. Rejoice greatly. For example, things like these, I try to really focus on not letting it go here or here, but just to really focus on my support, on relaxing my face. This takes a lot of practice. And lastly, I try not to stress about the music and what's coming up. In my practice sessions, I try to be very systematic and intentional. So instead of freaking out because I can't do it, I take a nice calm breath and I ask myself, okay, let me just do this a little bit here. Rejoice, rejoice. I just go little by little. I try to find more accuracy. Basically, I try to stay in control and only do those things that I am still in control of. And of course, I want to challenge myself sometimes. I don't want to only sing in my comfort zone. But when I do challenge myself, I always take it back a step, go one step backward, maybe change the key, transpose it -2, -1, -3 to where it's more doable. And then check the placement, check your support, check your alignment, and then make it harder, and then make it harder until you get to that end point. It might be that you're challenging yourself way too much, and that's why you're constantly stressing yourself because you're singing beyond what your skills are right now. And in order to get to those higher skills, to those more difficult things, it's not like you can just, bam, you can do it. It is a process. So instead of stressing, sing something that is a bit easier, that doesn't stress you so much, that sounds beautiful, where you can find control, and then slowly go through the process of getting to that very difficult place. I always have that analogy. It's just like being an athlete. Nobody would ever get up in the morning, never having done anything athletic, and just say like, I think I'm going to the Olympics next month and I'm going to compete. Because that would take a long time to work up to that level. And nobody would ever get that idea, just like, let me just do this. Oh, I think tomorrow I want to be a professional soccer player just because others can do it, why can't I? So tomorrow I'm doing it. But this is what happens a lot of times with music. I see a lot of singers who, aspiring singers who really love singing, who want to learn, but they're at this level of entrance when it comes to skills, but their singing repertoire that is just not appropriate. And so they hurt their voice and they're frustrated constantly because it's way beyond what they should be doing. So keep these things in mind. Let me know in the comments if this helped you and how you feel about this. Have you tried any of these tactics, or what has or has not worked for you to minimize tension? One more thing I did want to mention about the tension is that sometimes it could be your teeth. You may want to have your teeth checked. I had a crown that wasn't aligned well, and it caused me tension in my left shoulder and neck a lot. And when that was fixed, a lot of things just resolved. So it could be just, like I said, that not being aligned can cause a lot of stress responses that your body always tries to get into balance, and it always tries to compensate when something isn't in balance. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you're going to be back for one of my next videos. If you have not subscribed already, please do so for more singing tips to come. Join my free Facebook group. It's called Master Your Voice, and check out all my free goodies that I have on my website, masteryourvoice.tv. Lots of awesome resources that you can try for free when you have a lot of time on your hands. I'll see you soon. Always keep on singing and always keep a song in your heart. Bye.
I must be strong. to carry on, 'cause I know I don't belong here in heaven.